How's it going, everyone? This is me, Thunderbolt0 here, and today in this video, we're gonna go ahead and go over the results for the Choose Your Legends Round 6. So yeah, we're doing the final results and to see if anything changes and which ones haven't. And I will just start with the female division because this is the division, the ones that makes the most sense. So let's begin with our first and second place division. So our first place is TIKI, Adult TIKI, finishes first, which is very surprising after so many years that Adult TIKI has been shafted over in the past few Choose Your Legends. Adult TIKI wins, so I'm very happy for the TIKI fans. I finally get another all for Adult TIKI after so many years, so I like this a lot. And then our second place division is Female Byleth. So Female Byleth is getting a special ult, so that is very nice. She also gets a Brave Hero ult, so I like this a lot. So this is a really good one. And in third place we got Bernadetta is third place, so we could most likely see Bernadetta in the top 2 next year, who knows. Female Corrin at 4th with 14,673 votes, which isn't bad. Hilda in 5th with 13,205 votes. Azor in 6th with 10,000 votes. Robin, female, for 7th. Okay. Dorothea in 8th for 7,000 votes. 9th is Farjar. And finally, in 10th is Anna from Awakening. So Anna joins the board, and Farjar roses up a little bit. But I think everything else stayed the same, so it's not really surprising. Not surprising at this point. And then let's go over the 11th to 20th place, and I'll explain the heroes I did voted for in a momentary. So 11th is Freya, which is not surprising. Lilina 12th, Valencia in 13th, Nino in 14th, Mia in 15th, Ingrid 16th, Sheeta in 17th, so Sheeta got an increase a little bit. Tuvasta and Sheeta for 18th, 19th is Petra, and then finally 20th is Annette is in 20th place. So that's not really too bad for the female side of the division. Not bad. So let's go over the male side of the gauntlet. So first place is Chrom. Definitely Chrom won. Definitely Chrom got his revenge finally with 42,000 votes. So that is a surprising amount. It's very surprising for Chrom fans. So Chrom finally got his revenge. They finally got his revenge. Second is Self. So I'm surprised that Self is staying second. I would have thought Self will be getting dropped to third. But Self staying second, so I'm really happy for anyone who voted for Self. Third is Felix, which is a good amount of votes, but not enough to surpass Self. Fourth is Soren, with 17,000 votes. Fifth is Robin Mail, which is surprising. Sixth is Male Byleth. Seventh is Yuri. I can see why Yuri's in 7th. 8th is Sigurd. 9th is Sylvain. And we got 10th is Alphonse. So Alphonse made it to the top 10, so that's actually really interesting. Alphonse in the top 10. And now let's go over the other ones. 11th is Ash. 12th is the Black Knight. Itsuki and Chrom in 13th. So with a couple of hundreds more votes, could have surpassed the Black Knight very easily. So that's very close. Tokumi in 14th. Tokumi was really close to Itsuki as well. So Itsuki, Tokumi, and Black Knight put up a good fight. Corey Mail in 15th. So I'm happy that he stayed in 15th. So I'm really happy for that. 16th is Leon. So Leon got placed 16th. Surprising, Leon roses up. Reinhardt placed in 17th. So Reinhardt got a decrease a little bit. I think he went all the way from, I think he went from 12th, and he went all the way down to 17th. So it's not really surprising at this point. 18th is Leo, which is surprising. Very surprising, Leo's on 18th. And in 19th place is Tomorrow King. So in the interim result, Tomorrow King came in 20th place. And now Tomorrow King is in 19th place in the final results. So that's a really good change. And finally 20th is Xander. So Xander got decreased a little bit. But as Tomorrow King came in 19th place, that is just surprising at this point. So very surprising at this point. Now let me go ahead and go over my results and see why I chose those votes. So I'll be right back to show you the real screen. Okay guys, so I'm back. So this is the Choose Your Legends round 6 on the battle ballot. For the ones who I chose for my legends for round 6. And I don't think I explained why I chose these heroes for round 6. Most of these are already on either the top 1s or 20s. But there is one hero in particular I want to look for, which is my boy Gonzalez. So I've always voted for Gonzalez every single year right now, and he still has not been added to the game yet. So I'm hoping that they will finally add Gonzalez to the game. But I think I'll explain why I chose them. So I obviously chose Corey Mill because obviously he is my mascot, so I have to vote. I wanted to vote for him. He is my mascot. Itzy and Chrome for day 2, so obviously I love Itzy and Chrome, one of my favorite plus 10 versions in the entire game. Azura from day 3 because I found out that Azura was voted the top most wanted hero from day 1, so I chose Azura on day 3. Reinhardt for 4 because I wanted Reinhardt to increase his growth, I guess. 5th is Gonzalez. So I wanted Gonzalez because I wanted a character that hasn't been added to the game yet. Gonzalez. He hasn't been added to the game yet, so I wanted Gonzalez to be added. And then when the instant results comes in, for day 6 I chose the one that has the most improving results ever. And Tomorrow King would have been my next vote, but I chose Corrin Female in the end to make sure that this Corrin Female 4 was, it's not surprising, but it's so surprising that she's in 4, so I decided to get one vote for her in. And then the final vote is a random pick, and I'm surprised that my random pick was Tomorrow King is my random pick. Last year for my random pick it was Rail, which Rail ended up getting in after so many times. So I chose Tomorrow King for its last pick, So that's really interesting of selection. And now let's go ahead and check out Gonzalez to see if Gonzalez even made it to the list. Whoop, nope, not that. Let me see he actually made it to the 200 place. Gonzalez. So yeah, Gonzalez actually made it to 171 place with only 571 votes. That's not a lot, actually. That's not a lot, but they're like a couple of points behind Eliana, Rebecca. So let's check from there and see any higher than Gonzalez. So obviously I'm going to go ahead and check this out. So we're starting win 71, and we'll see points are going to be higher than that. So let's go over those votes first. Corey Mills in 32nd in overall, which is a bad. So let's begin. Tiki, okay, Sophus, Rhea, okay, Xander, not surprising. Tiki for Tokyo Mirage Sessions in 47th, and Mako in 48th afterwards. So this can tell that Tokyo Mirage Session banner is definitely going to happen this year. Hopefully it's going to happen. Been waiting for that since last year. And it's even popular than Ninian, Hubert, Ira, Mercedes, and all that stuff. Primaria, come on. Bruno. We got Sharena in 60th, it's not bad. So we also got Abyss Keeper. So I see people wanting to vote memeing on the Abyss Keeper. I see that. I see you. Yashihiro and Navarre in 77th, which is interesting. Even higher than Ash from Heroes. Let's see what else we got. Etrion 89th, so that's not bad. Etrion 89th. Letessa in 91st. Like, how are people voting for it if you don't even know her character yet? That doesn't make any sense. Jero in 97th, so he almost got 1,000 votes. So that's interesting. And the 100th place is Saros. Okay. Arvis, both early and late story, are both combined to one. You got 934 votes. That's interesting. So I wonder if anyone is going to choose Arvis next year. Maybe Arvis might win next year. Who knows? Henry got dropped a lot. So Henry didn't get any improvement whatsoever. Let's see what other things we want to go over. Joshua, Jerissa, Amicia, interesting. Bobnier got the 100-day 5th place. Barry from Tegamura Session, 136th place. Knew he was going to get in the game eventually. Hopefully he'll be in the game. Who knows? What else we got? Bridget Gabas, 165th place. I have one of those memes. Bridget Gabas at Choose Election 6. I remember one of those memes posted a long time ago where Choose Election 6 results in the future and they chose Bridget Gabas. Oh my god. He was even more popular than Roku. Holy shit. Kent in 175th place, same as Eliana and Viridian, so that's interesting. Hopefully we get to see Kent in the game. A Hana and a Versa in 181th place. I think that's Tipabas's sister, I think, in the game, so that's interesting. Even more popular than Heather for some reason, linked Air as well. Chris Mail in 196th place. So, rest in peace to Chris. Okay, so here's 201st place all the way to the 400th. I think there's only a total of 504 heroes that made it on the list, so that's gotta be interesting. Keelan in 215th place. Okay, interesting. I see people's voted for him. Krania was voted for too. Okay. Michaelos got voted. Okay. What else we got? Shannon Gordon. What do we got? Judith also got voted. On a female. Hopefully also got involved too. Okay. Late story or early story accounts. Guessing he couldn't combine himself. Myson was voted too. Okay. Chris Femo was even lower than the male one. I guess because the male one got an ult before the female did. I'm hoping Chris Femo gets an ult later on down the line. Ooh, Def now is even voted for 210 votes. That's interesting. Fails was also voted to 199 votes. So, yeah, Telesystems will keep the Choose Your Legends poll 6. Results. Ooh, Harkin at 346th place. That's interesting. Minorian Drug Duga for 350th place. Interesting. So, yeah, so the Telesystems will be keeping those in check to see the Cheers are going to be most likely to be added to the game early before they did. And I'm going to tell you right now, at least in the top 100s, that's for sure they're going to be added in the game. At least in the top 100s, that's for sure. And we're finally getting Awakening Valentine's banner coming up, so that's going to be making up for the... I think this is going to be the last time I'm going to be checking for the Choose Your Legends results round 5. So, Wolf Robbins finally gets an all after so many years. It's up to train. Ooh, Kevin from 401 place, not bad. We got Yukomuro, 412, okay. Lena, okay. Drug, okay. Sue, okay. Then we're gonna go to other 100, and the last 100 place is Thomas. That's it. Okay, we got Duma, got voted for. Yapasusa Garnif was also considered, so that's nice. We could see that in the banner in the future. We got Riku and Abel was even lower than Garnif, the partner. That's interesting. We could actually see Riku and Abel next year, maybe. That could be a huge increase. We can make a rally for that. Emperor and notice the 11th was considered Fado, okay. Rainbow Sage was even considered. Oh my god. I would have wondered if the Rainbow Sage was even considered to be in the poll. 440th place. Rainbow Sage. Holy shit. Oh my god. 440th place. We'll see. Noble and Gangro with 75 votes. Okay. Window, Jagan, Fly, Asumi, Trevent, okay, Claudia, Sylvia, Caesar, okay. Fina, okay, we got Fina with an F, not P, F, okay. I don't care. Chad was even considered, okay. Gwendolyn, Tefes, Bartray, ooh, someone. What, Bartray to be in there? Even got higher than Duke Alger from the Free Houses games. Garneth, Aaron, Cord, Tanef, Jamaica, Geese, okay, Orsum, we're trying to get Ishimore, okay, Bryce, okay, Mufasa, okay, Mufasa, Croton and Pharos, and 469th place, interesting. Tio and Garrick, 470th place, same as Richter of Roman, so that's nice. Here we go. Ruger Borless got voted too, okay. That's nice. Basilia, Juno, another Bartray, okay. Another Bartray's in the game. Seabird, what is he going to consider? 476th place, okay. Croesus, okay, it's not bad. We can see Croesus next year. Conan and Excelis in 479th place, okay. That's very nice. Saul, Lloyd, Alfred even got considered. Alfred was out as a Guardian Hero battle last year. From 69 votes all the way to 29 votes. That's a lot of deduction. Shimamoy and Longku at 486th place. Okay. Reddick is even considered. Daniel was even to consider, okay. Rail got dropped a lot, okay. Lord Arundel, okay. It's a character for Frey Houses, I can't even believe it. And Monato also did really badly too. Dephobia, okay. Tristan, okay. Merlinless, another Merlinless. We're getting to under 20 votes. Sig, Vel, did pretty badly. Zilt, Berto, Gwendolyn, who knows? Frost, I'm surprised Frost even made it to the list. Frost wasn't even on the list last year. So Frost made it on the list is really cool. Solon, okay. Okay, then we got the last from 10 votes is Middle Guard. Now we're going to 8 votes. So Ridden, Danian, Herman, Decima, Gareth, Jerome, and finally George. For 506th place, it's George. The cheer, who came all the way in 12th place, got dropped all the way down to 506th place. George, for Radiant Dawn, got dropped. It got seriously dropped. So that is it for the Cheese of Legends 6 results. What are your thoughts on it? You like your results or not? Let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good night.